The representative of Ukraine has requested the floor for a further statement. You have the floor, sir.
President, my country was mentioned once again. Ukraine always presented facts and figures, confirmed not only by our national competent authorities, but also by many independent observers and missions of international organizations on the ground. Today we have also a list of questions on the 16 battalions, our groups totally. Please compare this figure. Last time in that hall, 9,000 Russian troopers were sounded. Today, it is calculated around 12,000, 235 tanks, 720 armored combat vehicles, 263 artillery systems. It will be much easier for us if we get any explanation from Russian side what they are doing on the sovereign territory of Ukraine. It would be much easier to all of us to solve the problem if they withdraw immediately these and other their presence in Ukraine according to Minsk agreement. What we have instead from Russian representative here, nothing but old, arid, and constantly repeated as magic mantra. Fictions about coup d'etat, Bandera, Shukevich, fascists, anti-Semitism, oppression of Russian language, ignoring the rights of Donbass population, etc. But not even once Ukraine and the world has had even short and mean message of condolence to the victims killed by its own mercenaries in Mariupol or Volnovakha. We see how your country helps Russian-speaking population of Donbass exterminated by great shelling. I call again to Russian Federation. Don't play with us. Don't create a theater here. We have a lot of proofs of your direct and not direct aggression into Ukraine. We are still restrained to raise in that council the full recognition that you are aggressor. But it can't last long. You are sponsors of terrorism in Ukraine. Stop and do what agreed in Minsk. Thank you, Mr. President.
I thank the representative of Ukraine for that statement. The representative of the Russian Federation has requested the floor to make a further statement.
I'm a little surprised that our Ukrainian colleague started to argue with the concepts which I didn't even voice here today during my comments. But it's good that he's aware of them, that he's remembered them, and that he deems it necessary to continue to argue things that are simply unarguable related to Bandera and other things. But I'm puzzled by something else. I'd like to say something else. I'm gratified at the fact that our Ukrainian colleague has assimilated the English language so well, and he speaks it so well. But I'm just stunned by the fact that he's completely forgotten his Russian, because I explained the thrust of the problem facing the East. And instead to simply accepting this and to build his political position based on this, we hear the same propaganda again. This is very regrettable.
There are no more names inscribed on the list of speakers. The Security Council has thus concluded the present stage of its consideration of the item on its agenda. The meeting is